with the Manon play over here. And, you know, honestly, the Manon, I feel like, has kind of the amount of Manon players has kind of started dwindling. This is a character that started off very, very strong.
Because of that 5 medal system.
Yeah, a lot of people were scared of the medals. But, you know, at this point in time, you know, like you think about all of the Manon players around the world. We've got like Random. We've got Idom is still rocking the Manon. Keoma obviously playing Manon. But I feel like a lot of Manon players have switched off to other characters.
To either like Maritza, to... I don't know, like maybe Ken. You know, if you want to win, just like you know, no, I'm just like. But yeah, no, I definitely agree because Manon definitely struggles in ways where she's not as consistent. Let's say as like Ken, Guile, Jury. Or even like Dee Jay as well. And I just kind of wish that she was on that same tier. But again, you know, Keoma making it top 8 in winners with Manon, like this is going to be really, yeah, it's impressive. And this is going to be super fun to watch, especially for me, you know, learn some tech. I'm actually writing notes right here. But again, you know, Namikaze, he is definitely a fan favorite. Everyone wants him to win. And of course, his DJ, like we've seen it before yesterday, so strong, so explosive. And I'm actually really excited to see who's going to come out top and get into winners finals.
I think it was the Horus. He went up against Horus and actually just kind of steamrolled him over there. But again, another example here of a veteran going up against a young player. A little bit, you know, not as widespread of an age here, but still 34 versus 24 here coming up. And we actually have quotes from both of these players. So let's see what Keoma actually has to say about this match over here.
All right, so Keoma says, I truly expect this to be my hardest match in Street Fighter 6 so far, as Namikaze is the strongest player in the region right now.
Okay, okay.
There will be no room for error against him. I'm also really happy for him for how strong he became since Street Fighter 5. I love that.
See, this is like the veterans here.
Yeah, and everyone knows each other in the scene too. And like they know how they play, they know like when they started, and they're, you know, probably like sharing tech here and there.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see that Keoma is like, yeah, you know, you got really strong. This is going to be tough, but let's duke it out.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, as much as you want to beat them, you still respect the fact that you're so happy that you've got the young players getting strong. Well, let's see what Namikaze actually has to say about this one here. He says, Keoma is a legend in our... Look at this respect. There's too much respect
Come
here.
on.
Yeah, and it's always a pleasure to face a player as experienced as him. I hope I can provide a good match for everyone watching. Look at this is the generational respect here.
Yo, but
I want more trash talk. Come on, guys.
No trash talk. No trash talk. I wanted to keep like this because, you know, all the times that I've seen trash talk on social media, I'm just like, don't you guys ever like talking to each other? Like, what's good? But
I'm so happy to see the young players getting strong. I can't wait to play the veterans. I mean, come on, I know.
You know,
right?
like they're just saying some like
the future is now, old man. Come on.
Okay.
Oh man.
But you know, again, it's gonna be really fun to see because I always mention this. Like everyone in the Brazil FGC, like they know each other. They want to level up, and they like Ronaldinho has mentioned too. Like the scene has been growing. I love
face is the best. I think every DJ just uses down, and that's it.
It's the best face.
Yeah.
Because it's like, are you serious right now?
What? All right, here we go. And of course, one of the biggest weaknesses for Manon here is that not a very strong drive rush, but Keoma actually managed to get in with one right there. Great anti-air on the down light kick.
Oh, double drive rush after the back fears too. Yeah, we parry those.
Yeah, but you got to watch out. Keoma down to only 2 bars right now on that gauge.
Oh, yeah, oh my gosh, that's so close too. Oh, going
did he
for
actually
the super one.
Oh, but it didn't kill. Oh, a nice fake right
that's
there.
Actually really sick. Yes.
Just a great read on the fact that he was going to go for another fireball afterwards. That was a really smart play right there by Keoma.
Oh, going for another super one as well. After getting the perfect parry. Oh my gosh, with the low short.
4
and going
medals.
Into, command grab. Yeah, we got 4 medals on deck here.
Yeah, so 1 hit and a command throw will kill at this point. God, he charges so fast. He just throws a fireball.
That was actually really sick. Now we have 5 felonies.
Yeah. Oh, he tried to sneak in with that last one there. But here we go, burned out. This is so scary for Keoma now. He's got to just bide the time. Maybe just take the chip on a lot of these fireballs. Yeah, you can see he's just, you know what, I've got enough health to take some chip.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, if Keoma messes up one time, it's kind of donezo for him.
Right.
Yep, you're slowly backing up.
There
Yeah,
it
there we
is.
go.
Yep.
There's the drive
Okay.
meter. Here we go.
So now back in business. Back in business, Kyle. Here we go. Oh, catches him low. He's going to be able to glink off of that. And Keoma taking game number 1, showing the veteran status here with the Manon.
You know, and that's like really fast too, because I thought that Namikaze, like, you know, when he sees green, he's definitely going to do ODDP to kind of interrupt the strings in between. But I really like how Keoma just kind of went something really safe, like just doing the crouching short, jab, and then into the ballerina up kick. Because we've seen him do, like medium punch, drive rush, and then he would do DP in between. And it's just like, okay, I think I gotta stop that. That's why he was kind of like staggering a bit, does not want to risk anything.
Yeah, plus another thing too is Keoma's been doing a good job recognizing when Namikaze is actually standing and not charged for the up kick.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, you can see right now Namikaze. Okay, now he's charged, but as soon as he uncharges, you see Keoma trying to move in.
Oh my gosh, yeah, just the footsies here and there. There we go, Namikaze going for the regular grab. And of course, slowly putting Keoma into the corner.
That medium so bad is such a strong neutral attack for DJ. Oh, wow.
DJ's like, you got legs? Well, I got better legs.
Ooh,
Gosh, that DP
that
just, yeah, it pushes him a little forward, obviously. But I didn't think that would reach. Holy crap.
Okay, Namikaze, really strong neutral game that time. Really, really strong neutral game. In game number 1, the reason why Keoma was winning was because he did have a lot of, he was able to approach. He was able to keep this very close distance. He's actually playing very close to Namikaze, but in game number 2, Namikaze, obviously, as you see here, has been punishing Keoma for it a lot better. Safe jump.
Yeah, the safe jump. Yeah, it's a little risky. I remember, like, I would try to anti-air that in the corner. It just does not work. But Namikaze found the read. It is going to go into Super 3 to close things out.
Yep, easy peasy. There you go. Namikaze tying up 1-1 and doing it in
The back massager
fashion.
on the front, too.
Yeah, I know. Actually, DJ, you can hit me with a level 3. I think I could use the massage right now, actually.
And the way that he places you down, he just like punches you up in the air. You're like, oh, that felt pretty good,
It's
DJ.
fun. Yeah. It's fun. It gives you a nice little, aerial journey there. Feels good.
There we go with the
DJ's got a
punish counter with the whip punish. Nice.
In chiropractic care. So, okay. Oh,
I like to jump back, especially with that sway. I know once you see that sway, you can definitely punish with like medium punch, but it's just so fast where you're not ready for it. See, okay,
just like that.
Keoma did try to do that, but I think he probably did it a little too early in that sequence, but we're just waiting things out. Just be patient.
Yeah, DJ's buttons in neutral are so strong. I mean, Manon has really good buttons, but, they just don't lead to as much damage and... Ooh, and a lot of her long-reaching ballerina kicks and stuff, very punishable on block.
Ooh, no anti-air coming from Namikaze.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. No completion, but that does not matter. Gets that punish counter and closes that 1 round.
Yeah, I really feel like in game number 1, Namikaze was kind of caught off guard by how close Keoma wanted to play in neutral. Keoma really tried to stay right up in his face, and now Namikaze, now that he's expecting it, you see a lot more of those medium.
Oh! That was actually really smart. What? No way. Anyway, it's like, hey, if you're going to throw a super, I'll throw a super too. We'll be even.
Yeah, she still had the invul frames, and since it does have the ability to pass through opponents, they just pass through. They're always going to get him this
time. It doesn't pass through there.
Yep. Classic overhead follow-ups.
Yeah, I'm very surprised because like Keoma hasn't been doing a whole lot of overheads, which is smart because Namikaze probably would have read that. But oh no, drops it again. I was gonna say if he okay, nice. There we go.
So Keoma right there, he had been going for a lot of overheads on Namikaze. Namikaze has just been standing and blocking. So Keoma went for the Hail Mary sweep right there, hoping that Namikaze was just standing and not ever crouching. But Namikaze got the block and the punish. So Keoma down 1-2. Gonna have to put in some work here to win these next 2 games. Starts off good here with a medal in less than 10 seconds.
Oh no, a little too far, but a little also too far for the punish here too. Going for the jump in for no DP.
Oh, I like that. Oh, yep, frame trap.
Oh, goes for the
man.
super again, but Namikaze definitely read him like a book.
Yeah, almost a little too early with that super, I feel like. Didn't give
sure.
Namikaze a chance to have
Like throw
committed
the
to
button and
anything.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
exactly.
It's the right idea, but
Oh, it's so scary. You know, like I mentioned before, Keoma doing the overheads. Oh, that's gonna be it. Yep.
is that enough? Not
No!
quite.
Okay, actually, if he had more drive meter, that would have been it. But oh, so close.
Yeah, and he's burnt out. Oh,
What? That reach?
What?
Oh yeah. Okay, so like Manon's jumping roundhouse, it actually reaches pretty far. So it looks kind of goofy, but it actually like she got long legs. That's all I'm telling.
And yeah, and I swear their stats here, Manon is supposed to be like shorter than Ryu, and you're like, no.
No way.
No.
That's like the same thing where in Street Fighter 5, Poison is like 110 pounds, and I'm just like, no, she's not 110 pounds. Like, she's so muscular. What is this?
All right, here we go. Keoma now. Looking good. 5 medals
Yeah,
here.
5 medals. Giving me a lot of
Scary
damage.
stuff, but we're going to cash out here. Go for the full level 3 here because Namikaze, obviously down a whole entire round, wants to try to get this round to take it to round 3 into a match point for himself. Keoma right now, you can see being very patient, but he's got to be careful because he's about to get burned out.
Yeah, you can't jump at Namikaze, especially when he's just throwing fireballs. So that's what he usually expects. And goes for another grab from the sway. Namikaze sitting at match point. You know, I was gonna say in between those sequences where Keoma was doing overhead, or you know, you mentioned like the Hail Mary sweep and stuff. The thing is that I'm surprised that Namikaze hasn't reacted to doing like maybe like parry or doing drive impact to catch those instances.
Keoma with a nice lead here. It's only going to take 2 command throws to be able to take this round at this point, but as you can see, Keoma really hasn't been able to land any command throws against Namikaze. Namikaze's been very, very slippery. Keoma hasn't had a chance to set up any of like the back medium kick mix-ups or just even a drive rush mix-up.
Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking
here we
about.
go.
Yeah, that's actually really smart because after doing overhead, you kind of have some more leeway or recovery to be able to throw out medium punch. I do that too.
So here we
Let's go.
1 command throw will do it. You got to be careful if you are Namikaze.
Ooh, here we
gets
go.
The hit. Not even going to need that medal at all. Going to get the kill off of this. Keoma ties it up 2-2. Here we go. Final game here. It is a best of 1 between these 2 players. Both games that we've started off today have gone to a game 5. So
Game 5, 5 medals. I'm telling you, dude, it's so good. Especially like just having that extra damage just feels so good. But there we go with a great punish. Going for 2 medals.
Yeah, builds up to 2 medals right away.
What?
I thought that was going behind.
I thought so too, but man, Namikaze is ready for anything. Like I mentioned before, you know, his anti-airs are also on point. But Keoma going for the drive rush, and there we go for the vacuum because he can't follow up with anything else.
Yeah, again, when you cross up DJ and he goes with the up kicks and misses, you see a lot of players ready to drive rush after him. You kind of have to. Oh, he walked back.
Super. Yeah, he walked back. He was definitely looking for that because he's seen Keoma just wake up super just to catch Namikaze off guard. Nice throw break.
You kind of have to, as Manon, you have to establish that level 1 because otherwise people are just going to relentlessly beat you up on the ground. Problem is Manon's level 1, fairly slow startup.
It definitely is, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, he
no,
went for the impact
far.
instead of a combo. I feel like that might have been an execution error. Like he probably wanted to go for a drive rush cancel instead.
I wonder if he might have like fat fingered something instead.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the drive rush
What
from
a
DJ is
tech.
so freaking fast. And the patience coming from Keoma just is even louder than the pressure that Namikaze is just thrown at him, but goes for the leg. Namikaze sitting at match point.
Yeah, again, that medium so bad. The medium dread kick right there is so good. Just such a great move that basically steals neutral away from the opponent, forces them to be so careful and to think about things. And then you get caught by a Just Cool. Look at this, level 3 on deck here. He is spending everything. Look how much damage DJ can dish out. Ooh. Goodness, that's like 6,500 damage
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
actually a lot of damage. Keoma's got to think of something. Drive reversal just to keep Keoma in the corner. That is such a smart move from Namikaze. Going for the perfect KO. Namikaze 3-2 over Keoma. Holy My gosh, that was actually really sick because Keoma played that so well, especially how fast-paced Dee Jay is. And, you know, Namikaze, he was doing a lot of smart things where he was, like, throwing out fireballs just to keep Manon in her place. But Keoma was able to kind of, like, find that that rhythm, you know what I mean? That rhythm early on. But Namikaze decided to mix it up. With those sways, we haven't been seeing a whole lot later in the game. But, man, Keoma...
He started off really strong.
He started out super, super strong, but Namikaze was able to catch up here.
Right. Like I said, I really feel like Namikaze was kind of caught off guard by how close Keoma was trying to play on the ground game. You find a lot of Manons, they try to take advantage of the long range of their buttons, so they try to stay further away. And this
Look at this right here. He's like, oh, what happened?
Excuse me, coming through. Thank you. But yeah, Keoma looked like he was in trouble here in this first game, especially, you know, with Namikaze reading stuff like that level 1 super. But Keoma actually playing really strong in game number 4, was able to tie it up 2-2. See, gets a nice combo off.
Yeah,
of
and then
this.
of course getting 5 medals. It always feels so nice to have 5 medals because it's like, hey, I'm kind of a threat if I get close to you. But yeah, with that fireball there, man, unfortunate. But again, Keoma has a chance in losers. Namikaze is going to go against Stunner in the winners final. So still on the winner's side. They haven't lost a game yet, which is freaking awesome to see.
Yeah, so Namikaze, Stunner, going to be coming up, but that's going to be much later on. So we're going to transition down to the loser side of the bracket. But before we get there, just kind of want to remind everybody that this is Brazil, obviously, but there's a ton of CPT Onlines